Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most anticipated luxury SUVs of the year, the all-new 2026 Lexus GX 550. This vehicle is a bold leap forward in design, performance, and comfort. Let's break it all down, piece by piece, starting with its striking new look. Right from the front, the 2026 Lexus GX 550 makes a statement. It's no longer just the conservative off-roader we knew. This redesign means business. The new spindle grille is still the Lexus signature, but now it's wider and more squared off, giving the front end a tougher, more assertive posture. It's flanked by sleek triple-beam LED headlights with signature daytime running lights that cut sharply into the fender line. These lights not only look sharp, but also enhance visibility significantly. The front bumper has been resculpted to give a more upright and utilitarian appearance, which complements the SUV's rugged character. There's also a functional front skid plate underneath, showing that this vehicle is ready for real off-road challenges. From the side, the GX 550 reveals a totally reimagined profile. It sits on the new body-on-frame T&GAF platform, and the proportions are more squared off than before, with an upright greenhouse and a high belt line. The roofline is flatter, giving it that classic SUV silhouette. Depending on the trim, you'll see 20-inch or even 22-inch wheels with a variety of finishes, from polished aluminum to matte black on the Overtrail edition. The flared wheel arches are more pronounced now, and body cladding runs along the lower panels to enhance that adventure-ready feel. Lexus has also integrated flush roof rails for extra utility, whether you're strapping on gear or mounting a cargo box. The door handles are body-colored and streamlined, while chrome accents around the windows add a luxury touch without being flashy. Move to the rear, and the GX 550 continues to impress. The tailgate is now a full top hinge design rather than the older swing-out style, which makes access much easier in tight spaces. There's a wide LED light bar that stretches across the back and blends into the taillights, a feature that modernizes the rear significantly. The Lexus badge sits proudly at the center of the tailgate, and the model name is spelled out underneath for a premium feel. Lower down, the rear bumper is robust and finished with a skid plate and integrated tow hitch. It's all about blending elegance with ruggedness. Twin exhaust tips are subtly tucked beneath the bumper on the luxury trims, while the Overtrail variant gets a more off-road oriented rear design. Step inside, and this is where Lexus really raises the bar. The 2026 GX 550's interior is both a sanctuary and a tech haven. You'll immediately notice the new 14-inch touchscreen front and center, running the latest Lexus interface system. It's fast, responsive, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Physical buttons and knobs are still present for key controls, which is great for usability. The driver gets a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that can be customized with different layouts and driving data. There's also an available head-up display on higher trims. The cabin materials are top-notch, with soft leather everywhere, open-pore wood trim, and contrast stitching. Depending on the configuration, you can get two-tone interiors, suede headliners, and even synthetic materials if you opt for the eco-conscious trims. Seating is where Lexus really focuses. Both front and second row seats are heated and ventilated, while the third row is now power folding and easier to access thanks to a redesigned slide and tilt second row. You can go for captain's chairs or a bench in the second row depending on your preference. Ambient lighting wraps around the dash and doors, and the Mark Levinson premium sound system fills the cabin with rich, clear audio. USB-C ports are found throughout, and the center console houses a wireless charging pad and deep storage areas. Rear seat passengers get their own climate controls and entertainment options depending on the trim. The panoramic sunroof adds to the open, airy feel of the cabin, especially when you're out exploring the trails or cruising on a long road trip. Under the hood, when it comes to performance, the 2026 GX 550 brings a whole new level of capability. Under the hood, it's powered by a 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. This setup delivers an impressive 349 horsepower and 479 pounds-feet of torque. That's a massive jump from the old V8, both in power and efficiency. Acceleration feels strong and responsive, especially when merging or overtaking on the highway. All models come with full-time four-wheel drive, and the Overtrail trim adds extra off-road gear like an electronic locking rear differential, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and a 3D multi-terrain monitor that shows obstacles under and around the vehicle. The new suspension setup includes adaptive dampers and optional electronic kinetic dynamic suspension system, EKDSS, that improves both articulation and on-road stability. The result is a ride that feels plush on the pavement yet capable on rough trails. Towing capacity is rated up to 8,000 pounds when properly equipped, which puts the GX 550 near the top of its class. Fuel economy is estimated at around 17 miles per gallon city and 21 miles per gallon highway, which is solid considering the vehicle's size and capability. Lexus may also introduce a hybrid version later on, but for now, the twin-turbo V6 is more than enough to satisfy power-hungry drivers. Now let's talk pricing. The 2026 Lexus GX 550 starts at around $64,000 for the base premium trim. Step up to the Premium Plus and you're looking at about $69,000. The luxury trim jumps closer to $75,000, and the Luxury Plus will edge you toward the $80,000 mark. The rugged Overtrail model is expected to slot in around $72,000, while the Overtrail Plus trim, which packs on more luxury features, will hover near $77,000. Every trim offers a slightly different balance between luxury, tech, and off-road readiness, so there's something for everyone, from daily drivers to hardcore adventurers. All models come with Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0, which includes advanced safety features like pre-collision with pedestrian detection, lane tracing assist, dynamic radar cruise control, and road sign assist. That's standard across the board, adding a layer of confidence and peace of mind no matter where you're headed. So what's the final verdict on the 2026 Lexus GX 550? This SUV is a masterclass in blending ruggedness with refinement. It keeps the old GX's off-road DNA intact, but elevates it with new tech, more power, and a much more modern design inside and out. Whether you're looking for a daily driver with a commanding presence or a luxury SUV that can conquer the wilderness, the GX 550 has stepped up and delivers. Thanks for tuning into Car Auto Tune-Up. If you liked this deep dive into the 2026 Lexus GX 550, hit that like button, subscribe for more weekly car reviews, and let us know in the comments, so would you take this over a Land Rover Defender or maybe even a Toyota Land Cruiser? We'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next one.